Well, take a look at this mammoth metropolis. Of course, it's Los Angeles, the largest city in the country by area, the second largest by population, and celebrating its 233rd birthday this week. Long before the Spanish colonized Southern California, this area was the center of power for the Native American Tongva people. They knew this area as Yanga, which in their language meant place of poison oak. The Spanish had been in Southern California as early as the mid-1500s, claiming the region as part of their empire, but they didn't make any serious attempts to colonize it for another 200 years. According to KCET historian Nathan Masters, permission was granted by Spanish Governor Felipe de Neve to found a new pueblo here. Pueblos were basically prototypical towns that Spain established for their empire. It was a place for Spanish citizens to live, but more importantly, it was also where the food would be grown for their military installations known as presidios. It took 12 settler families as long as 7 months to arrive here in separate small parties from the Sonoran Desert. Some made it as early as June, but September 4th, 1781 is the date recognized as the official birth of the Pueblo of Los Angeles. The original name was thought to be El Pueblo Nuestra Señora la Reina de Los Angeles, which translates to the town of Our Lady, the Queen of the Angels. According to William Estrada of LA County's Natural History Museum, that date was likely chosen because that may have marked the beginning of the financial records of the new Pueblo. The exact site near modern-day Alvera Street was chosen because it was close enough to the LA River, which in those days they called the Porciuncula, but far enough away and elevated enough to survive the river's flooding. When Mexico won independence from Spain, Los Angeles became a Mexican ciudad in 1835 and actually became the capital of California. After the end of the Mexican-American War, of course, LA became an American city on April 4th, 1850, just a few months before California was granted statehood. It remained a fairly small town until the completion of the transcontinental railroads in the following decades, but what really made the most important difference was the completion of the Los Angeles Aqueduct, which secured enough water for the city to grow faster than almost any other city on the planet by both population and landmass. Of course, there's so much more to the story, but today, some 4 million people call LA home and a wider array of industries than arguably anywhere else on Earth. And that's why I've always thought of LA more as an idea than a city. Whatever your dream, you can achieve it in the City of Angels. Thanks to KCAL's own James Steiner for reminding me about LA's 233rd birthday this week. Taking a look at this from SkyCal, I'm Desmond Shaw.